Quant network is the future of cross-chain communication. Look at this news over here, folks. Quant network selected to build tokenized pound deposit payment infrastructure in the UK. Folks, we've seen patterns, we've seen glimpses, we've seen dots being connected. First, Project Rosalind, Quant network trying to entrench and consolidate its presence in the UK. Now we're seeing this news over here. It is selected to build tokenized pound deposit payment infrastructure in the UK. Look at this. This project is a groundbreaking financial market infrastructure initiative led by the UK Finance Association with partner banks. Look at the names over here, folks. Lloyds Bank, Barclays, HSBC, NatWest, Santander, and Nationwide Building Society, all of them combining to provide some really interesting stuff in the payment world. Look at this. Quant Network has been selected to create new payment infrastructure and technology for the UK's tokenized pound deposit. Awesome, folks. This is a really good news over here. We'll check this out. UK Finance, a trade association representing over 300 financial services firms in the United Kingdom, has launched a joint pilot project for tokenized sterling deposits. And Quant Network is involved, like we saw. Quant's involvement, what it does, folks, it builds on its successful delivery of the first phase of the regulated liability network, a UK-led initiative for shared ledger-based financial market infrastructure. This is awesome. This was launched by UK in 2024, the UK Finance. Yes, awesome. What are the three major use cases? Three transformative use cases will be tested: online marketplace payments, remortgaging processes, and wholesale bond settlement. Our involvement underscores Quant's leadership in digital finance. This is great, folks. The UK FCA, Financial Conduct Authority, to launch crypto regulations in 2026, and this news is happening in the best of times, folks, because crypto regulations, as you all know, are happening. Frameworks are being built. We've seen it happen in the US. We've seen XRP case finalizing in the US with the SEC. UK Finance's tokenized deposits pilot launched amid the Financial Conduct Authority finalizing its crypto regulatory framework. Awesome, folks. I think that this is a really good time. And infrastructure is being built. And even if you look at the European Union, and simultaneously in the meantime, EU has been steadily advancing the application of the markets in crypto assets regulation, MiCA regulations that it is renowned, which entered full force in late 2024. So, a really friendly digital asset and crypto environment is being built, and this is why we can see that Quant Network indeed can become the future, or is the future, of cross-chain communication. Shout out to Jose Gutierrez. Look at this. What is Quant Crypto? Quant is a groundbreaking project in the cryptocurrency landscape designed to address the critical challenge of interoperability across diverse blockchain network. This is where the cross-chain communication comes into play, folks. It is trying to be that bridging point between different blockchain networks as well as the legacy systems. And this is its primary goal. The primary goal of Quant Network is to facilitate enterprise-grade solutions by bridging gap between various distributed ledger technologies and the traditional systems, the legacy systems. So in a nutshell, Quant Network is that connecting point. It is that bridge to connect it all, folks. At the heart of Quant Network's innovation is Overledger, folks. It is an operating system. It is a platform for the distributed ledger technology. Overledger basically serves as a DLT gateway that allows organizations and developers to connect and transfer data across multiple blockchains. How does Quant work? Quant operates primarily through its Overledger platform. Overledger is that catalyst, it is that platform that provides that function and use case, and it functions as the world's first blockchain operating system. Overledger is a technology layer that sits above existing distributed ledgers. Awesome. It is also powering multi-chain applications. One of the core functionalities of QUANT network is its support for multi-chain applications or MApps. Layered communication architecture. QUANT network utilizes a distinct layered architecture to manage cross-chain communication efficiently. What is the Quant token, folks? Quant token, known by its ticker QNT, serves as a native crypto and utility token of the Quant network. This is how a Quant network is a utility-based project, folks, because QNT, the token, it is going to be utilized in the infrastructure. The token will have its utility in the entire infrastructure. It's going to be used in the overledger operating system. What are the advantages? Quant Network offers significant benefits, particularly for enterprises integrating blockchain without major technical overhauls. It has robust security, compliance. It will have trusted interactions across diverse ledgers, high throughput, low latency. Meanwhile, if we look at the disadvantages, folks, it faces certain drawbacks. Its market presence is relatively smaller than established cryptocurrency projects. Folks, this is not a drawback, this is an opportunity in some sort of way, but we can look at some of the concerns over here. Concerns also exist regarding its degree of centralization, which some see as a security consideration. To remain competitive in the rapidly evolving blockchain sector, Quant must consistently innovate against new solutions. Meanwhile, a lot of people are against centralization, but if you look at our banking system, it is totally decentralized and people are somehow fine with that and what is happening. Meanwhile, when the crypto world is coming up with solutions, the utility projects are coming up with solutions, albeit it might have a little bit of centralized entities or centralized elements in it. People really bash that. If the players are good, if the team is good, centralization is not a problem. The team and its intentions, if they are noble, everything's good. That is an issue. If it is bad, anything bad can happen. So it all depends on the players. Look at this news over here. The European Central Bank and the UK are officially using Quant network. This changes everything for QNT holders. Let's check out Crypto X AI Man to see what's happening, folks.
QNT, cryptocurrency. Breaking news right now. If you hold Quant QNT, or if you're thinking about buying QNT, you need to watch this video because today there was two huge events that took place with Quant QNT, and QNT is up about 5% right now as I'm recording this video while everything is going down. Bitcoin, Ethereum, cryptocurrency, everything is crashing. QNT is going up. Because of some big news out of the United Kingdom, Quant has officially been selected to deliver infrastructure for the United Kingdom's tokenized sterling deposits project. Tokenized sterling deposits. And this is big because according to Quant QNT, again, this is breaking news today, September 26th, coming out of London, Quant has been selected by the UK Financing Consortium of leading commercial banks to provide the technology underpinning the UK's new tokenized sterling deposits project, a groundbreaking financial markets infrastructure initiative running until mid-2026. And this initiative is led by the UK Finance in collaboration with Barclays, HSBC Bank, Lloyds Banking Group, NatWest, Nationwide, and Santander Bank. And they will test how tokenized commercial deposits can improve payments, settlements, and fraud protection across the economy. Supporting firms include Quant QNT. Literally, if you hold QNT, Quant is being used for the United Kingdom's sterling's currency, which is a huge deal. And this is building on top of the successful delivery in the first phase of the regulated liability network in the United Kingdom. Basically, the UK government and the Bank of England have already tested Quant's technology in the past. This is not the first time that they're working together, but now they're taking it to the next level. So yes, Quant will provide the programmability money infrastructure for live transactions of the tokenized deposits in the UK. But this right here is probably the most important part. This includes advanced programmable payments and interoperability across other bank ledgers, such as a real-time gross settlement system, the faster payment system, the open banking network, and the tokenized deposit platform. So the tokenized sterlings in the UK will connect to other different payment systems around the world. This QUANT QNT news today with the UK government and the sterlings is huge. It's massive because this literally represents the UK's currency. So imagine all of the digital sterling that will go live on QUANT QNT that will use the overledger technology on the back end. Imagine all of the money in the United Kingdom. If you live in the UK, the sterling, basically, which is like the dollar in the UK, all of that will be tokenized using QNT. And this is a big deal because trillions of dollars will flow through the overledger technology. QUANT developed a technology that banks and institutions all over the world need, including the European Central Bank. The European Central Bank just updated their report on the digital euro. This is a brand new report, September 2025. Today, they just released it literally right now. So if you hold QNT, destroy the like button. More people need to see this because the digital euro is coming. And the ECB, the European Central Bank, is working with QUANT QNT. Literally, they mentioned how they're working with QUANT right now to develop the digital euro, to test it. QUANT is working with them. This is breaking news right now. If you hold QNT, destroy the like button. Let's get at least 1,000 likes. Every single one of you that holds QNT, show your support because not many people know about QNT. Not many people are speaking about QNT, and this news today is a big deal. A lot of people don't know the true potential of QNT and why it can reach thousands of dollars, literally thousands of dollars. And QNT, QUANT, is working with a lot of other different companies and governments all over the world. So the Bank of England is working with QUANT QNT. We have the European Central Bank with the digital euro. The Bank of International Settlements, which is basically all of the central banks all over the world, they're also working with QUANT QNT. Many top central banks are using QNT literally right now. Companies, corporations are all using the overledger technology to update their financial systems. QNT right now is being used by other central banks around the world. Yes, it's not just England and the United Kingdom. Other banks like the Bank of Canada, the Bank of Japan, the Bank of Israel. We have the Monetary Authority of Singapore also using QUANT QNT technology. The European Central Bank, yes, the ECB for the digital euro. That is a huge, huge deal. They're literally working with QNT. The Bank of Korea, we have the Bank of Thailand, the Bank of France, the Bank of Spain. All of those central banks are using QUANT QNT's overledger technology. This news today from QUANT QNT is absolutely huge. It's massive. If you hold QNT, destroy the like button and share this video also. And join us, subscribe.
Awesome, folks. This is really great from Crypto AI, man. Let's check this one out as well. The high-level Finternet architecture. Individuals, businesses, they can carry out interactions with the Finternet. Quant network can basically connect this new world and this Finternet culture even more, folks. Look at this from C Traders, always giving us alphas when it comes to Quant network, folks. This is awesome. Let's check this out.
Thank you. I mean, that's why I said you should keep this picture in your... So this is the whole thing. This describes how it works. It's an elegant solution with minimal invasive surgery. We're not trying to uproot the whole system. We're not trying to demolish the old system. We're taking an existing infrastructure of laws, regulations, and learnings we have about how society should be run. But inside that, we're inserting a high-performance transaction capability. And we're also separating out that we have will be an open infrastructure. Just like today when you use the internet, you use SMTP, you don't care about it, you know that it works. So this will be like that. It'll use the latest trends in cryptography, the latest trends in AI, all that will be there as open infrastructure. So what this is actually is nothing but a bunch of APIs. So there are programming interfaces where how do you unload and offload data from these token managers? bunch of protocols for how two ledgers should talk to each other, which we call as the unified interledger protocol, and a set of APIs which allow you to talk to all these third-party services. So it's really a bunch of programming interfaces and a bunch of data descriptions of what a token looks like. And you can have many tokens of many asset classes, and it could vary. I mean, one country's real estate token may look different from another country's, no big deal. So we're not trying to force anyone to follow this thing, but just like the internet, you have certain protocols that you follow. There'll be some protocols, but otherwise you have full flexibility in defining how these things work. And by layering like this, the society and the governance can be done through a layer of regulation institutions. The technology can keep innovating. So the technology can get better and better. The ledgers can get better. The ledgers can become faster. New ledgers may come. That's independent of the rules of business that you have at the higher level. And of course, users will have a lot of freedom to do things. So we think this can have an impact on wealth building, access to credit, insurance, new asset quality, new asset categories, cross-border payments, and so on. So all of them are now going to benefit from this infrastructure. And it allows market actors to get into new markets. Because if I want to now start blending in some other market, I can just take advantage of this. So actually it will lead to market expansion even as it leads to better benefits for users. We believe that this can transform the lives of everybody on the planet. And you have already seen the document which has been put out. I hope you read it already. It really lays the framework. It's issued by Augustine and myself, BIS. But we have issued a second document, which is the technical architecture behind this. And that is also online. And I would welcome you to read that document if you're interested or want to be masochistic. But that describes how this technology will work, to show you that it's real and not just vaporware. And this is the QR code of that document. So I believe you can now take your phone and look at it.
Awesome. This is great, folks. We saw how Finternet is changing businesses and how individuals interact with each other. Because in the future, as you all know, the nature of work is changing, the nature of technology is changing, and in the upcoming times, the outdated systems are going to be replaced by the distributed ledger technologies and the blockchain world as a whole. Everything is going digital, everything is going towards that new era of mass adoption, and UK, Europe, and you name it, all these, the global north is basically going towards that new era as well. Check this out. Key details about the tokenization pilot just announced. Participants, major UK lenders, including Barclays, which we already saw, Santander, HSBC. The objective is to test the infrastructure and explore the use of tokenized deposits in real world. Timing: the pilot is a live trial scheduled to run through mid-2026. Meanwhile, the program will test tokenized deposits in areas like peer-to-peer payments, remortgaging processes, and wholesale asset settlement. So folks, what do you guys think about Quant Network? Do you think that it indeed is the future of cross-chain communication? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And you can also support the channel by checking out Patreon by following the link in the description box below. Until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.